G'day guys, so I've just got the new Lowrance HDS Pro and I'm just going to run through my setup. It's the first time I've booted it up and let's just have a look and see what's going on. The Lowrance Pro I've just got. So there's system, language, boat settings. I like to have that quiet. The key beeps. Right, so that's pretty much the same. And features. And then we've got services. I'm logged into my Lowrance account. Navigation, charts. So apparently C-Maps is really good. So I'm going to set up my charts. I'll leave it as bass boat. Range rings. So that's this, you know, the rings around your boat. Heading extension I'll put on. How far do I course extension? 1k. Synchronise 3D chart on. Pop-up information on. Grid lines, don't want it. Waypoints. Trails routes. Okay, sonar. So this is your, so in the back of your system here, you've got 2 channels and I've got 2 transducers. So I'll put them both on. Autopilot I haven't got. Cameras. Manage cameras. Let's have a look at that. Manage cameras, so I guess I can put a camera in there. Fuel, I can hook that up to my motor. Alarms, don't have a unit, so I like to just keep everything the same. As I know captains like the nautical miles and stuff, but I just use kilometers, distance, meters, speed. I'll leave it like that. Wind speed, kilometers. I don't use knots because I know it's a captain thing, but every day I use kilometers, so why would I convert it? Like it's just pointless to me. All that looks pretty good. So you got your pressure and stuff down here. Wireless, so you can connect your phone like I've done here. Alright, so that's all the settings. So we've got these screens here. So if I want to add a new one to my custom one, I hit the plus, I hit that. Righto. I want that. I want that. And then I go here. Actually, before I do that, I drop this. And then I go like this. Bang. I like that, like that. That's what I like to roll with for the squid and whiting. And so it's a lot faster than the the previous one. So if we go here, then you press the power button, and then you go here, edit data overlay, boom, data. So we would hit that one, and now if we scroll across here, we can add whatever we want. So speed through water, I definitely want. Water temperature, I definitely want. Trip distance I want. Don't need any of those. Time, I've got my own, don't need the time and date. And that looks about right. Then save it. And so this is my sounder source, so there's 2 channels and I can rename them, but I haven't got my transducer plugged in because I don't want to burn them out. Advanced, I turn that off, and I only put this back on if I get a bit of interference or something like that. Scroll speed normal, ping max, chirp. Alright, that's good. That's nearly set up. Palette, oh this is the input one. So with the palette, more options. There's all these different palettes, and I really like this palette because it shows you the difference in between the arches and the bottom, so you can see like growth on the bottom and stuff like that, and you can see the fish versus the bottom. So I really like palette 13. What else have we got here? Alright, that's done that. So we've got some relief shading and community edits. So that's where people put GPS marks, or they sync their sounder and it's set as public, and you don't want to do that, otherwise you're giving away all your GPS marks. And yeah, we don't want to do that. This is the new C-maps. I've got snapper on this point here. Today I've caught 5, I've banged 5 snapper, so I hit the flag button up the top. I'll name it. This is a cool trick. Banged snapper, enter, and then you click this more options button here, and down here in the notes you can go, I caught them on a high tide, and I got 5 fish. So I hit enter, create that GPS mark. With snappers, they go back to the same areas at the same time. It's pretty common for that to happen. And what it does now, instead of writing your diary down, you've got all this information here. You can see when it was created. You got them on the high tide, you got 5 fish, and it gives you all that information in the notes. So I went back there 2 years later and got another 2 fish. I'd write in here 2 more fish, but this time I got it on this date, which might have been a few days after that date or whatever. You put all that intel in there and you save it, and it helps me remember stuff. So that's how I use this GPS. C-maps have come a long way. There's a rec there, 7.3, gives you information, quality of sounding, depth. Really cool stuff by Lowrance. So your installation. Normally with the when you're installing a transducer these days with the new Lowrances, it's all automatic. It'll detect. I haven't got anything in there, but this unit comes with it all 3-in-1. And then when I plug my 165 in, it'll just detect the transducer, and then there'll be the source here, and then you can rename the source to whatever you want. Righto guys, so that was just a little quick run through of the new HDS Pro. I'll probably do another, well, we'll do another video when I'm on the actual water, so you can see the sounding process and talk about some other features.